Hey guys, welcome back to Werner Farms. So today, this video isn't really going to be specifically on one thing. This is going to be kind of a video on four things. And it's going to be first on the 8530, and along with discussing some things about that, along with Yetter, a little bit of an update on the Yetter stuff that I got for the planter, which I haven't posted anything on Instagram yet. That will probably be tonight when I get this video uploaded. And today is August. I don't even know what day it is. 29th. So also talking about the building, for the time-lapse videos for that, I will be working on those this weekend. I have if any of you guys know, like, co-op electric cooperatives or whatever, Kankakee Valley REMC, local guys would know who I'm talking about, or Northern Indiana, or even Indiana in general. Anybody from Indiana would know, or probably know of them. Hired me, actually, since my grandpa is the president of the board currently as of this video, for the past, I don't know, 30 years, I think he's been at least on the board. I don't know how long he's been president for, but for quite some time, I know he's been president. But for, I think, over 30 years, he's been president of the board. But anyways, they hired me to do some drone shots of them doing stuff out in the country here or in the cities, dealing with the electric poles and stringing wire, dealing with underground trenching and stuff like that. So that'll be really cool to do. I have a couple of videos I got to edit for them, along with a neighbor's wheat harvest video that I've been working on trying to get done, and also my own videos. So because I haven't done any farming movies in a while, as many of you guys know. So I'll talk about the building, because I got to work on those time lapses this weekend also for it. And also, I've been meaning to do this video for a while now, to talk about the Nanook packages that I got from Nanook. Nanook's been wanting me to get a move on those videos, so sorry, Nanook, for not getting going on those. But moving on to the 8530 first, we will be putting a full set on. It only came with 8 weights, but we actually have some weights set around the farm. I know on the loader, we have some more weights of this size. I believe these are 110s. But I'm actually going to take the grinder and grind the paint off, get them nice and smooth and shined up, and paint them. As you can see, there's 2 of them right there. The rest are on the loader. All of those actually came off the planter. If you remember vlog, I don't know, one of the early ones, I discussed why we put those on there, so you can go back to that video and see why we use the weights on the planter. We do have to get an SCV cover. I don't know what happened to it. Down at the auction, actually, it was missing. And actually in the pictures from the dealer, hey Bela, they didn't have it. So also, the cab cams, I will be ordering those soon, so I'll be routing a plug-in. I think either one of these I can use for the plug-in, for that. So I gotta go home and probably measure that tonight. So also going up in the cab here, if you watched my Snapchat, I actually got the joystick out. The joystick, I will walk over to the workbench here pretty soon and show you guys. But it's gone. And also, I took this cover off the command arm here, and because I actually wanted to see what this cable was routed for. I had 2 ideas. It was either routed for the joystick, which it wasn't. It was actually routed in here. I had to actually take this whole console off and go to the board here and unplug it. So, but anyways, this is actually routed for this power cable up here, and here's the antenna cable, obviously for the antenna on the roof. So normally this cable, I believe if this is from Deere, I don't know if Deere actually has these routed as these, or if it's a different styled antenna cable. I assume it's this cable, because normally what Deere has is that there's a bundle of cables in here for the antenna. And I have a suspicion that the dealer, when the guy bought it, he routed it and routed it here. So the power cable and everything's up here. I don't know. I will discuss the radios in a second here after we go look at the joystick. But I don't think this plug-in will work on my radio. So what I'll end up doing is just clipping that off, stripping the wire back, and just splicing the power and the ground together from mine onto this, so that way it will work, along with just plugging it in to the antenna cable right here. So I will be ordering. I did put the covers on. If you noticed last time, I didn't have the covers on. They were actually in the glove box here. But I will be ordering from Deere soon, maybe even tomorrow, I don't know. The radio bracket for here. More than likely the monitor arm that goes, or the monitor bracket that goes from this corner post to the front corner post. And also actually I'm going to go in the track tractor tonight and take off the bracket arm for the GS2 or GS3 or whatever monitor we decide to run in here, depending on if we put auto steer in this as well. Possibly, but I'll put that monitor arm on there. So that's the plan for this for now. There are a few more updates I'm going to be doing. I'll probably route the radios and hook everything up tomorrow, but that's actually going to be half done because I still have to put it in the combine yet. So, which we will be more than likely working on the combine this weekend, because I'm kind of jumping ahead, but we will not be pouring the concrete floor till for the building till Tuesday of next week. So here's the joystick, just taped to the side here, the two mounting screws for the bracket there. So this is the joystick. As you can see, this was just plugged into the board right by this plug-in right here. So I don't know. I have a suspicion that there's also some hydraulics that will go with this. See, the problem is when you take this off, you got to have Deere go on there and clear the codes. There's two codes, one for this, which is the single lever control, and there's two codes for the hydraulics. So I talked with a couple Deere technicians that follow me, and I follow them back on Snapchat, and they said more than likely you're just going to have them come in with Deere Advisor, which is their program for all the diagnostics and diagnosing and everything for the tractors and combines. So they'll have to go in and clear it, and that way we can use the SCVs on the tractor, and that way so the error codes don't come up. So these are the radios that I bought for the the 8530 and the combine. They're the MXT 115s. So just two ways. Maybe eventually I will get some handhelds. Wouldn't be such a bad idea, honestly. So I did get the mounting bracket. Actually, that's the antenna cable for the combine and the mounting bracket, because I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this on the combine yet. I don't know if I'm actually going to route it how Deere does, because normally I know for a fact that the cable is stuck up in the radio, but I really don't know if I want to take the whole radio apart, because that's not a fun job going up in the headliner there. So I don't know, maybe depending on how we are in time for that, I don't know. I might just route it the easy way, and then maybe this winter, or yeah, maybe this winter I'll bring it over sometime, the combine, and after harvest and mess with that before we put it away and actually route it correctly. But I did buy the 6 dB antennas. Some of you guys are probably like, that's kind of overkill. It's not necessarily overkill. It's more just a guarantee that you're not going to lose signal. So I did talk to some guys and they did recommend getting the big antennas. So anyways, moving on to the building. We did start laying in-floor heat. Actually, the time-lapse camera, the other GoPro is set up right there on time-lapse still, so we will be filmed, but I will not put us in the video. But we did lay the in-floor heat down. We are still working on this, obviously. This is the office end. This is going to be a door, 2 garage doors, a door, and then another smaller garage door, which is just going to be like a utility storage area back there for the back part of the garage. You can't really tell, but this is sloped to grade for the most part. Conduit for the electric, plumbing for the bathroom, and sink over there. Water line, gas line, hydrant over there. We tapped into that hydrant. I think I talked about that last time. So otherwise, this is actually pretty fun, laying the in-floor heat. It wasn't too fun for the past couple of days when it was almost 100-degree heat index, getting this all to grade, but you can see that we actually got the drain there for the garage all done. I'll have pictures of that on Instagram at some point, but this is actually really fun. Amanda, my sister, who was out here helping us a little bit earlier, she's like, man, this is kind of fun. I'm like, yeah, it's like putting Legos together. I mean, honestly, it's just like that. It's pretty simple. So the plan is to get this done by the end of the week and put the tubes down and pour concrete, like I said, on Tuesday. So once they pour concrete, farm builders will be out then. So probably mid next week, I would say. Maybe Wednesday. I highly doubt that, but I would say at the most Friday. I don't know. We would have to call them. I would assume when we're pouring the concrete, we'll be calling them and telling them so when they can come out. So that is the update on the building. Going back into the shed, though. Here is the stuff from Yetter, which, again, huge thank you to Yetter. Some of this stuff actually got routed from New York, which is actually the pallet box that is on the forklift currently. That was actually routed from New York. And so I'll go ahead and kind of walk through this. I don't have the bill of lading in front of me, so I might leave some stuff out. But you can see those are the row cleaner brackets. Those are just going to be fixed. They're not going to be on air cylinders. Those are the dual placement. I believe they're 10-inch or 10.5-inch blades or discs for those. 10 or 10.5, I don't remember for sure. It's on the bill of lading. We actually have 11-inch blades on ours, so they're the extended wear. So there's enough for 4 rows on that. 4 rows on those as well. There's also drag chains in there as well, I just remembered. Now for these, there's a lot more of these than what I need, but I couldn't figure out why at first. But then I remembered, originally way back when, I did get 16 of these to demo, which these are the Yetter twisters, which in my opinion, these look really nice compared to the Copperhead Ags. I actually kind of like these. We haven't run them yet on the planter, but I almost like these better than I do the Copperhead Ags currently, actually, just because of their design. So, but a way back, probably June, I think, early June, or mid-June, I actually got 16 of these to put on our planter, the 16-row one, to set up 8 rows to do a side-by-side comparison of the Copperhead Ags versus the twisters, which I'm still going to do, but probably either I'll do half the acres, or I'll do all the acres on the side-by-side, or half the acres and then put the rest of these on, because actually I found out later they sent me enough to do the rest of the planter along with the 4-row. So I have enough to do both planters now. So that's really cool. I don't think I have anything else really from Yetter. I don't remember, as I said earlier, I don't have the bill of lading in front of me. But I'll probably end up moving these over into the, one side of the shed here. I don't know, just to get them out of the way. So this project will be done, I don't know, December, I'm thinking, because we have not started getting the combine ready, and we got to work on the grain bins. Actually, we actually have to possibly rebuild an auger, so that goes from the north holding bin to the dryer. So I'll go ahead and walk down to the barn to where the Nanook boxes are, and there's the dog. If you guys haven't seen her lately. So I'll go ahead and walk down to the barn and open up the Nanook boxes, because I actually already opened them, but I sealed them up and put them back down here just temporarily. So anyways, I'll walk down there and I'll catch you guys in a quick minute. Okay, so these are the two boxes I got from Nanook. It's the first one is a Nanook 920. This is actually designed for, and the foam's cut out actually for, a DJI Mavic Pro or Pro Platinum. And this box is actually foam, extra foam. So if I wanted to redesign the foam layout, because originally when I was talking with them, I didn't know if they had Nanook boxes or Nanook cases made with the foam inserts for the Mavic Pro or Mavic 2 and Mavic 2 Zoom now, because they're officially named at this point now. The Mavic 2 Zoom and the Mavic Pro 2 or 2 Pro. So, and originally they said no, but then they said, what if we sent you this case to demo and try out and tell us what you think of it, and you can use this for your Mavic 2 that you're going to be buying, which I'm planning on buying that maybe September, so maybe next week. I haven't decided yet. I'll see what, after I buy the cab cams and stuff, what I want to do. I would like to get it before fall, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I'll see. I might buy it this winter though. I don't know. One of the two. I will be buying it this year though. So at first, when I opened this, I thought this was a really nice case as always. I love Nanook cases. I run one on my I use one with my DJI Phantom 4 Pro, which is it's a really nice case. Like I said though, I haven't gotten the Mavic 2 yet, so I don't know foam wise what I need to do. So this will probably be taken out and redesigned, but as for the most part, I'll only be using this every so often. I hate to say that, but I'm setting my Mavic 2 up as a backpack kit, I decided. I like the case. This is an awesome case. I actually might design this and chisel the foam out for my camera that I'm actually going to be purchasing next year. So probably be before spring, I'll be purchasing a camera. So I won't be just using my phone now. I'll be using a camera. So haven't really quite decided yet. I'll talk to you guys more about that in the future. But anyways, as always, Nanook did it again. They did a really awesome job on this case. I love the seal for the watertight seal up there in the top there. That's really nice. Same on my other case. I didn't get to pick the color. I actually really like the color of this case though. They do custom engraving, as in custom engraved logos. They weren't able to do mine, which is, you can kind of see it. That's actually one of the signs I got done, along with some of the fence post signs over there. They can't really quite do my design just because of all the color, which it's no big deal. I didn't really care. So, but as always, they make great cases. I would highly recommend getting one for your drone if you decide to use a hard shell case. But like I said, I'm only going to be using this every so often when I want to take it. Probably anywhere out in the field, probably. If, you know, I don't know. If I really don't want to use my backpack and I want to use the case, or if I don't want to use the case and I want to use my backpack, you know, it's just going to be a trade-off between the two, but I'll definitely be using this because, as always, it's a really nice, rugged, waterproof case. So, anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to get the Nanook stuff thrown in there. That way they saw that I actually did the video, because I've been meaning to do the video and I've been promising and promising and promising. I just haven't had time just for all the stuff that's been going on. But anyways, that's pretty much it. You can kind of see that we have the gas line run over there, which I believe I talked about that in the last video. So anyways, I'll check back with you guys maybe this weekend or next week, depending on what goes on. So otherwise, thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video then.